from Kingston, Jamaica. This is the Rasta man. We are the children of Africa. Africa unite, feeling of love.
Look at my face. The one true cult, join today. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. Please do join. The cure for Armageddon. Join today. The one true cult. Join today. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. The cure for holy war. Join today. Let's kick God off the money. Let's kick God out of the motto. Join today. The one true cult. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. Join today. The cure for Armageddon. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. Join today. The one true cult. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. The one true cult. Join today. Mythology corrupts morality. Let me wash your mind clean of Iron Age war gods. The one true cult. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. Join today. The cure for Armageddon. The one true cult. Join today. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. The one true cult on this earth. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. Join today. I can cure you of mythology. I can cleanse your morality. Mythology corrupts morality. Join the one true cult today. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. The cure for holy war. Join today. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. The one true cult. The one true cult. Join today. The cure for holy war. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. Join today. The one true cult. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. Join today. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. Join today. The cure for holy war. Let's make this country secular again. The one true cult. Join today. The cure for holy war. Let me wash the mythology right out of your mind. The one true cult. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Join today. The cure for Armageddon. The cure for holy war. The one true cult. Join today. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. I can cure your morality. Cleanse your mind of ancient war gods. The one true cult. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Join today. The cure for Armageddon. No more holy war. No more Armageddon. The one true cult. Join today. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Let's get God off the money. Let's get God out of the motto and the Pledge of Allegiance. Let's make this country secular again. The one true cult on this earth. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Join today. The cure for Armageddon. No more holy war. No more Armageddon. Join today. The one true cult. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Join today. Let's get God off the money. Let's get God out of the pledge. Let's make this country secular again. The one true cult. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Join today. Do not be alarmed, ladies and gentlemen. I know I look crazy, but I'm not. I am merely religious. I am a real preacher from the cult of the flying spaghetti monster. I can cleanse your mind of mythology and cure your morality. Let's get God off the money. Let's make this country secular again. Let's get God out of the motto where he does not belong. The one true cult on this earth, the cult of flying spaghetti monster. The cure for holy war. Join today. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. The one true cult.com. The cure for holy war. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Join today. The one true cult on this earth. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Join today. I'm a real Pastafarian preacher from the cult of flying spaghetti monster. I can cleanse your mind of mythology. It's time to live in the real world. It's time to throw away ancient moralities. Live up to our own responsibility. The one true cult. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Join today. The cure for Armageddon. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. The one true cult on this earth. Join today. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. The cure for Armageddon. the one true cult. Join today. Together we can change this world to be the heaven that our children deserve. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. Join today. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. The one true cult on this here earth. Do not be shy, I'm a real Pastafarian preacher from the cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. I can answer any questions you may have about your maker, how to get in contact with him, and what it is he'd like you to do for the rest of your life. The one true cult on this earth, the cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. Join today. The cure for holy war. The one true cult. Join today. Do not be shy, do not be alarmed. I know I look crazy, but I'm not. I'm merely religious. The one true cult. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. Join today. The cure for Armageddon. No more holy war. No more Armageddon. The one true cult on this earth. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. Join today. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. The one true cult on this here planet. The cure for holy war. Let me wash the mythology right out of your mind. The one true cult. I'll change your life. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. Your source for truth in these troubled times.
They said they were going back. I don't know where they went.
The one true cult. Join today. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. The cure for Armageddon. No more holy war.
Dude, what's up with your cult, man?
Have you heard of the Flying Spaghetti Monster?
Spaghetti Monster?
Yeah, you heard of him?
No, but I love lasagna.
I'm Pastafarian Preacher. My YouTube information's right there. You can hear my sermons and learn all about the creator of this universe.
Sweet.
The Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Really? Does it
What do
fly?
y'all believe in?
What? Pardon?
What do you believe in?
I believe in the creator of this reality, the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
The
I love
Flying Spaghetti Monster?
Have you heard of him?
No.
Please
Where-
do Google him. You'll learn.
Is it a restaurant?
No, it's your creator, the creator of this reality, the person you pray to. Nice. The being
Like
that's listening
God,
to
that
your
you
prayers.
call him the Flying Spaghetti Monster?
Well, God is a very nebulous term. A lot of people mean a lot of things with it. And so it's kind of conflated at the moment. So we call him Flying Spaghetti Monster, so there's no...
Huh. I like
There's
it.
no confusion with God?
No. Well, I mean, which
God,
God?
means many things. Okay, good.
Yeah,
You're
but
saying,
Flying
okay.
Spaghetti Monster means...
Flying Spaghetti Monster means something.
What does that say?
Yeah, that says that's my Patreon, at Patreon Pastafarian, if you want to support me with monies, but I wouldn't expect new converts to care about that.
So where do I Google you at, though? Let's check out what you're doing.
YouTube. My YouTube information is right here. At the Dork Shop at YouTube. That's where my
But
sermons are.
how did it come up, Flying Spaghetti Monster? How did the name come about?
Well, we sort of picked it at random just so that we're not talking about something somebody's already talking about. A lot of people say the word God when they mean an ancient bearded man that wants you to murder your son in his name or declare war, and we're definitely not that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so
What do you believe in?
we believe that if there is a creator who spoke to a prophet, then we're all prophets, and he's talking to you in your heart, and your scripture's just as good as anybody else's.
I like it.
Yeah, a lot of people like what we're about. We're also into getting God off the money and waging the war on Christmas. If you do want to join the
Oh,
war on
we have
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah, I also do, but it's more like the Saturnalia from from even ancienter times.
Right. So
Yeah.
where do you guys hang out at though?
Online, generally, we don't need a brick and mortar building. That's just for brainwashing children. So
Right.
we don't really subscribe to brainwashing kids. So we just get drunk at the old
Oh, that's a good start.
Olive Garden and eat some pasta and.
You already said it for me, so I'm
Yeah.
in.
Cool.
The dues.
Cool. There are no dues. The only thing you must do is want to join, and after that, you are a member of the cult of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. So,
love it.
congratulations.
What's up with your glasses?
These they help avoid the sunlight.
Oh, that's nice.
And they make me look a little bit more piratey and less gypsy. I'm trying to avoid gypsy and look
So
pirate.
all I can say is I love drinking beer.
Yep.
I don't like the Olive Garden.
Oh, well, that's all right. A lot of the
likes
ladies like
Italian.
the free breadsticks, so that's kind of why
And
we
the-
gather there.
and the salad.
Yeah. But we're a lot bigger
Which
than.
Olive Garden do you go to?
Actually, I'm from Colorado. I'm just visiting for a couple weeks here, so mine's up in Denver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
When do you have to go back?
Tomorrow I'm leaving tomorrow. This is my last
Your
day.
last day to work?
Yeah.
I got a buddy coming in from South Dakota. He's going to stay next door.
Oh, cool.
Love this cult.
Please do show him my YouTube information. What
I
was
will.
what was your name?
Sean,
It's good to meet you, Sean.
what's your name?
Mitch.
Stephanie.
Mitch.
Hello,
Hell yeah,
Stephanie.
Mitch. Good to meet you.
You as well. I'll see you online. I hope to see
The
your
Flying
comments
Spaghetti
on
Monster.
there.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot more of us than you would expect.
I
Do I
can
get a
imagine.
jersey? Can I wear, you got shirts and stuff?
Well, I don't.
No.
Not yet.
Go online and you get a shirt.
Yeah. There's some
You have a
people
merchandise
marketing.
shop?
I don't have it yet. I'm working towards that,
Come
but
on,
some
dude.
people do. Yeah.
So what is your goal here today?
My goal here is to
Spread the
help
awareness.
the Christians know that there is another voice at the table, and we deserve our say as well.
I love it.
That we're not a Christian country, we're a pagan country, and we need to get God out of the money and out of the Pledge of Allegiance, because when they talk about their God, they're not talking about mine.
You want
Yeah.
to talk about the spaghetti guy?
Well, I don't want it anywhere in politics. I think
Oh,
that
okay.
God and politics don't mix very well. I think that turns into a theocracy pretty quick. I think we're killing a lot of brown people in the name of their God with our
Yeah,
army,
well,
and I think we can avoid that. Yeah.
Nah,
I dig it.
I don't think you're gonna reach them. but-
Well,
Mitch,
yeah,
I'm on your side.
cool. Well, and I'm also talking to people who are already on my side without even knowing it, like Sean and Stephanie.
See, I just joined up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, free
Yeah.
beer.
And tell you, well, not free. It's bring your own.
Oh,
It's
Jesus.
bring your own. Sorry.
Oh, I'm trying to say Jesus. Oh, meatballs.
Oh, yeah. Very good.
See?
Yes. So do let your friend know.
I will.
All right, take
All right,
care.
dude.
Have
Good
a
luck,
safe
man.
trip back if we don't see you.
Thank you. See you online. The one true cult, the cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. Let me cleanse your mind of mythology. Join the one true cult, the cure for holy war. Do step right up if you have any questions. I'm a real Pastafarian preacher from the cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. The one true cult on this earth. The cure for Armageddon. I know I look crazy, but I'm not. I'm actually just religious. They sometimes look very similar. The one true cult on this earth. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. Please do Google it. The cure for holy war. The cure for Armageddon. Are you Pastafarian? Have you heard of the Pastafarians? Please do Google us. I'll change your life. The one true cult on this earth. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. The cure for Armageddon. The one true cult, the cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. Please do join today. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. The one true cult. Join today. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. The cure for holy war. Let's get God off the money. Let's get God out of the motto. Let's eschew the ancient grudges of old times. The ancient Hebrew grudge. And let's not condemn anyone for their beliefs, but raise them to reality. The time has come to give up your mythological beliefs and believe in reality again. Your mind is a gift. It is your responsibility to use it. The one true cult, the cult of flying spaghetti monster, the cure for holy war. The one true cult. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. Do join today. The one true cult. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Do join today. The one true cult of flying spaghetti monster. Join today. The cure for holy war. Put Saturn back in Saturnalia. The one true cult on this earth. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. The cure for Armageddon. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. Join today. Let me wash your mind clean of mythology. Mythology corrupts morality. The one true cult. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. The cure for Armageddon. No more holy war. No more Armageddon. Join today. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. The only cure for Armageddon. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Are you a Pastafarian? Have you heard of it?
No.
Please do Google it. The one true cult. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. No more holy war. No more Armageddon. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Join today. This is my YouTube information where you can hear my sermons. I've been doing this for a few years. Yeah, that's for a meeting later. The other side there. That's where you can hear my sermons and all about what we believe, and decide if you're a Pastafarian as well.
Check it out.
Thank you very much. See you online. The one true cult. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. The cure for Armageddon. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. Do join today. The cure for holy war. Let me wash the mythology right out of your mind. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Join today.
Are we joining? What's happening?
Have you heard of the flying spaghetti monster?
No. I can't say that I have.
I run his cult in the Denver area, and I'm inviting people to become cultists today.
Do I get to keep this?
Yes, you can. My YouTube information's right there. I've got 2 years worth of
Winter
sermons.
tour.
Yes.
Sermons.
Yeah, that's where you can find my sermons, and you can learn all about the Flying Spaghetti Monster, the creator of this reality, and what he wants from you.
What does
There
he
you
want
are.
from me? Does he want anything from me?
You'll have to ask him. I don't know. He speaks to
Okay.
us directly in our hearts.
Okay.
And then you write down.
The flying spaghetti. Sorry, someone's calling me
Not
from
at
Hawaii.
all.
Hello.
Have you heard of the
Hello?
Flying Spaghetti
No,
Monster?
it's my first time.
Cool.
That's him.
Well, that's a representation of him. He is everything in all things. He created this reality and peopled it with us and talks to us in our hearts and tells us what he wants. And then we write it down, and that's scripture.
Okay.
And every generation we iterate scripture and we become more and more moral. And it's time to iterate our morality again and eschew olden traditions and scriptures that are holding us back.
Issue them.
Eschew them.
Okay.
Yes.
Got that, Rube? I'm gonna look into that.
Cool. What was your name?
Kelly.
Kelly. Thank you very much
Thank
for stopping.
you.
And
Mandy.
Mandy, thank you so much. You have a wonderful day. Ruby, good to meet you.
All right, which way you want to go, Rube?
The one true cult. Join today. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. No more holy war. No more Armageddon.
Can I take your picture?
You certainly can. Please do.
Perfect. Where you are. Except for my phone doing something weird. Hold on. Okay. Ready?
See where the stripes are in the middle?
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
That's smooth payment.
See you online.
See you on Rick.
The one true cult. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. The cure for Armageddon. No more holy war. No more Armageddon. The one true cult on this earth. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. No longer languish in mythology. Throw away the ancient myths and join reality. The cure for holy war. No more Armageddon. No more holy war. The one true cult on this earth. Hello, are you a Pastafarian? Do you know the Flying Spaghetti Monster? Have you heard of him?
I know nothing.
He is the creator of this reality.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Cool.
Do you mind taking a picture with us?
I don't mind at all.
Oh, give me your photo. give me your camera.
My YouTube information is right there. You can learn
Alrighty.
all about it. Look.
1, 2, 3. Very nice. Very nice. Cool. Thank you.
What was your name?
Tracy.
Thank you, Tracy. See you online. The one true cult. A cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. Join today. The cure for Armageddon. Let me wash the mythology right out of your mind. Let me cure you of ancient myths that have corrupted your morality. Live in reality with the rest of us. It's nice here. The one true cult. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. The cure for mythology. The one true cult. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. The cure for Armageddon. No more holy war. No more Armageddon. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. Join today. Let me wash your mind clean of mythology. Join reality with the rest of us. It's nice here. The one true cult. No more holy war. The one true cult. Join today. The cure for Armageddon. The first Pastafarian cult. Let me wash your mind clean of mythology. Join reality. The one true cult. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. The cure for Armageddon. You guys Pastafarian? Please do Google us. The one true cult. Join today. Do not be alarmed. I know I look crazy, but I'm not. I am merely religious. The one true cult. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Mythology corrupts morality. Let me wash your mind clean of ancient mythology. Give up your Iron Age war god. Join reality with the rest of us. The one true cult. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. The cure for holy war. The one true cult. Do join today.
I see them.
The cult of flying spaghetti monster. The cure for Armageddon. The cure for holy war. The greatest of contradictions. The oxiest of morons. Holy war.
David and Ellie and Kai, you guys can ride here a bit. Just be careful, not too fast.
The one true cult. Do join today. The cult of flying spaghetti monster.
Are you done, Isaac? Okay.
The first Pastafarian cult of Denver.
Want some water?
No more holy war. No more Armageddon. Your creator does not deal in real estate. The one true cult. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Join today. The cure for Armageddon. The cure for holy war. The one true cult on this earth. Let me wash your mind clean of mythology. Join reality. It's nice here. Let us build this world into the heaven that our children deserve. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Do join today. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. The one true cult on this here planet. The cure for Armageddon. Join today. No more holy war. No more theocracy. Let's get God off the money and out of the motto. Let's remove God from the Pledge of Allegiance. Let's make this country secular again. The one true cult. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Join today. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Let's get God off the money and out of the motto. Let's make this country secular again. No more theocracy. The cure for holy war. The one true cult. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Join today. The cure for holy war.
Then it becomes this competition between two. Yeah, well, I would prefer those parties.
The one true cult. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. Join today. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Ooh. The one true cult. Please do join. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. No more holy war. The cure for theocracy. Let's make this country secular again. Let's put Saturn back in Saturnalia. The one true cult. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Join today. The cure for Armageddon. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. Mythology corrupts morality. Let me wash your mind clean. The one true cult. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Join today. The one true cult. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. The cure for Armageddon. The cure for theocracy. Mythology corrupts morality. It's time to throw away the Iron Age blood gods. Worship reality. Mythology deserves no worship. The one true cult. Join today. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. The cure for Armageddon. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. The cure for holy war. The one true cult. You guys Pastafarians?
I'm interested.
Please Google me. The one true cult. Join today. The cure for holy war. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. The one true cult. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. The cure for theocracy. Let me wash the mythology right out of your brain. Free placebo for new members. The one true cult on this earth. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Are you a Pastafarian? Please check me out on YouTube. The one true cult. Join today. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Ellie, come, let's get rid of your fight back. Jesse, you're gonna fall and hurt yourself. Don't do that. Put your phone down. Is this where the water bottles go?
The one true cult. Join today. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Ryan, watch where you're going. Hey guys.
You guys Pastafarian? Please do Google it. The one true cult. The cure for mythology. Mythology corrupts morality. Free your mind of the ancient blood gods. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. Join today. The cure for holy war. Let's get God off the money. Let's get God out of the motto. Let's make this country secular again. Put Saturn back in Saturnalia. Axial tilt is the reason for the season. Solstice is coming, are you ready? The longest night of the year. The one true cult, the cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. Join today. The cure for Armageddon. No more holy war. No more Armageddon. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. The one true cult on this earth. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. Join today. The cure for Armageddon. Let's get God out of the money and the motto. Let's make this country secular again. The one true cult. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. Join today. The cure for Armageddon. The one true cult on this earth. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. The cure for mythology. Let me wash your mind clean of the ancient war gods. No more war in the name of truth. The one true cult on this earth. The cult of Flying Spaghetti Monster. The cure for Armageddon. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. The one true cult. the cult of flying spaghetti monster. Join today. Let's make this country secular again. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. No more holy war. No more Armageddon. You a Pastafarian? Have you heard of the flying spaghetti monster? The Tower of Babel, is that what you said? You believe in the Tower of Babel? Don't you think that was mythology? Mythology like Moses and Jesus and Thor? It's time to give up mythology, it corrupts morality. It's time to live in reality. The one true cult on this earth, the cult of flying spaghetti monster. The cure for Armageddon. The cult of flying spaghetti monster, do join today. The cure for holy war. Your mind is corrupted by an ancient war god. I can cure you. Live in reality again. Be free. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Join today. The cure for Armageddon. The cure for holy war. The one true cult. Join today. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. The one true cult. Join today. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. The cure for Armageddon. The first Pastafarian cult of Denver. No longer worship Iron Age war gods. Join the one true cult on this earth. The cult of flying spaghetti monster. Join today.
Do you have cards?
I do. Look at this card right here.
I would like a card.
My YouTube information's on there. I've got hundreds of sermons. You definitely can. No, it's not hidden. It's right over there.
Oh.
I'm recording this for my YouTube. The one true cult.
Yeah. You put me in?
Cult of flying spaghetti monster. In the cult?
Yeah.
Or in the picture?
In both.
Yeah, for sure.
One,
Okay, get move your hand.
2, 3.
Hey, there
Here's
you go.
my YouTube information. Cool.
I'll just.
YouTube is right
I
there.
have a red one.
Cool,
I have a red one.
Cool.
Because I don't want you to waste cards.
Well, I mean, it's not a waste.
Joining a call.
So we're gonna be on your YouTube channel?
Thank you.
Well, yeah, we can have a conversation about religion, and generally that's what I put up. Usually just the highs I sort of leave off. But yeah, have you heard of the flying spaghetti monster at all?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Heard of it.
Yeah.
I've been a Pastafarian preacher for about 2 years, and on the streets. Mostly I'm in Denver, and yeah, I'm telling people about it.
An artist of the pirates.
I'm a preacher from the cult of the flying spaghetti monster. My YouTube information
Yeah,
is right
this is
there.
like a religion.
Yeah, it is a religion. The true religion.
The only true religion.
That's right.
Yes.
Just like all of them.
And
Eh?
are you preaching which feeling is the most important feeling?
The feeling of love is the most important feeling. The feeling of brotherhood.
Yes.
Truth. Absolutely.
That's right. Yeah.
And
What's your name?
My name is Mitch. What's yours?
Mitch, I'm Simon.
Simon.
Yeah.
I'll see you on YouTube, Simon.
Which YouTube?
It's on that card.
I'm
Yeah.
a musician.
Cool.
And I'm Bob Marley.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's cool. What year were you born?
Well, because
See you, man. We gotta go.
because my
Thanks.
band,
See you, man. See you
because
online.
my band was. Hey, give me that bag. Come on. I'm gonna put a staff on. Well, that's my woman.
Nice.
And
She's
I
getting
love-
away from you, Simon.
Alina!
That's all right. She'll wait for you up there, I suppose.
Minko! Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I'm Bob Marley and my band should come back. And,
Cool.
there's the football. There's the camera.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll see you online, and I'll link it to your band. Do you have a channel on YouTube as well?
Well, you should.
Do you have a YouTube stuff?
Yeah.
Send me
I
a
have
comment.
I have a yeah.
Send
I
me
have
a
an
comment, and
account.
I'll link it down there,
Cool.
and we'll all watch
Mitch.
your YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
See you soon, Simon.
See ya. Bye.
Bob Marley and the Wailing Wailers. The Rastaman Vibration from Kingston, Jamaica. Trenchtown, Jamaica. Trenchtown Experience. This is the Rastaman. We are the children of Africa. Africa unite. Feeling of love.
Yeah, one God, one love. The one true cult, the cult of flying spaghetti monster. The cure for Armageddon. The cure for ancient blood gods. Give up mythology and live in reality. The one true cult on this earth, the cult of flying spaghetti monster. My YouTube information is here if you'd like to learn more.
Yes, please.
Here you are.
Thank you.
I've been preaching for about 2 years. Right
Can
there.
you give us a summary or like a quick intro?
Yeah, the summary is the ancient scriptures are corrupted by time and bigotry, and each of us gets to listen to God ourselves and write down what He says to us, and that scripture is just as good as any other. Probably better, in fact.
Are you from the UK?
No, I'm actually from that hill right over there. It's just
Portuguese Bend?
no. Yes, the other a little bit this way of that.
Okay.
But Malaga Cove. But I find that it's very off-putting to be spoken to by an Englishman. So this is my voice, though. I usually talk like this when I'm not being crazy in the streets.
Oh, that's lit.
So I've been doing this for 2 years and helping people wake from the ancient mythologies that have been handed to us by our society, and trying to reach the Christians and tell them that they're not the only voice in this country. God off the money, God out of the motto, those kinds of things.
And how successful have you been in acquiring a cult in this area?
Well, actually, this area is pretty good. A lot of people have been happy that I'm doing this and shaking my hand and things like that. And not too many confrontations with the locals. I'm from. I live in Denver right now. I do a lot of time there, and I have a lot of sort of agitated conversations with Christians there, and I post those.
Is it mainly like Is it like
well,
mainly anti-Christian?
No.
Or anti-religion? Anti-organized religion?
Yeah. One generation will kill a religion, and it happens every time. We've got to take responsibility for our own religion and try not to pass it on to our kids, tell them to be responsible for their own. But that's not the way organized religion works. Organized religion works a lot more like a real estate game, and there's no use for that anymore now that everything's electronic. So my chapel's on YouTube, and I don't have to pay for warming and pews and all that stuff.
And is it like a secular? Is it like a secular kind of?
Well, yeah. I would like to get this country back to being secular again, get God off the money and out of the motto, and have the Christians know that they're not the only voice in this country. But
Are your parents very Christian?
Yes, I was raised Mormon, and so that's why I'm motivated to care.
Wow.
I knocked on the doors in New Zealand for a while, and
When did you leave the?
just a few years ago.
I'm from New Zealand, by the way.
Oh, what part?
Yeah, Auckland.
Oh, I was Wellington and South, or I got all the way up to Paeatua, Porirua.
Porirua, yeah.
Yeah, I was there, and then most of my time in Dunedin, and that was a wonderful place. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very Scottish.
Yeah, more Scottish than Scotland, they say.
Definitely.
You could hear the bagpipes in the evenings, people practicing their bagpipes. It was quite lovely. But yeah, I went and knocked on doors there, and I'm very ashamed of that. And
Did you convert many people?
Yeah, I baptized 26 people.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Did you get financially incentivized for doing that as a Mormon?
No, it's all voluntary. And
for 1 year or 2, right?
2 years, it was.
Yeah.
They might have changed it since then. I went in from 97 to 99. But they changed something. It's not 19 years old anymore, it's 18, so they're always changing it.
Do you still speak to your parents?
My father, my mother won't talk to me anymore.
Okay.
So yeah, I am the black sheep, but that's all right. Just she believes in mythology.
Yeah,
So-
that's tough.
Yeah, it's tough, and so and religion is breaking up families, and it needs to be held responsible for that instead of being this wonderful gift that is going to make all the decisions for us. It's
It's a lot of shit.
it's a lot.
The only thing I think about with some elements of organized religion are that for people who leave it, having some kind of it does hold communities together.
Yeah.
And like if I look at the Jewish communities,
Yeah.
I know, for example, like it's a really powerful force for good in lots of ways.
I've got 3 kids, and that desire to have large family came from my religion. I can read music because of all the hymns when I was a kid. So there's many benefits. And so if we just make that stark decision of religion or I'm out, we sort of throw some babies out with the bathwater. I'm exploring. Is there sort of a reasonable middle ground that we can just build communities and friendships and sort of a tribe without it becoming tribal and making us go to war eventually after a century or two.
What brought you to LA? If you're living there.
My sister lives here still, and
You're here for the holidays?
Well, yeah, I'm here for the warmth. It's just too cold to do this in Denver at the moment. So I came down here for a couple of weeks, and this is my last
chill.
day. What was your name?
I'm Sam.
Sam, it's good to meet you.
Charles.
Sam and Charles.
What's your name?
I'm Mitch.
Nice to meet you, Mitch.
Yeah, and so my YouTube information's there. I've got lots of sermons where I talk about moral ideas and then also
That's awesome.
so conversations with Christians in the street.
Where did you go to high school?
Peninsula, Palos Verdes
yeah.
Peninsula. I'm
And
a
middle school?
Panther. I went actually to Madrona Middle School,
Okay.
and then for like half a year on the
Okay.
coast there.
I went to Ridgecrest,
Oh,
and I went to Rolling Hills Country Day.
so Ridgecrest, that's the church I went to, right up on
Yeah,
Ridgecrest.
yeah.
Yeah, the Mormon church. I was there every Wednesday and Sunday.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, but I appreciate your sympathies.
Did you study philosophy, or did you get it all through like religion?
I got a lot through religion, and then as I was transitioning out, I consumed a lot of the ideas of like Christopher Hitchens and those ideas, and studied a little bit of Bible history, and was blown away by how much of it was just utter bullshit.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh,
Is it
we
cool-
were talking earlier.
Yeah, is it cool if we talk about like for my YouTube channel? If I could,
Oh,
ask
for
you
surely,
some questions?
for surely.
Oh, for sure. Okay.
Good to meet you. Have a great day.
Alright, guys. Do you want to get like?
Sure.
right here
Yeah,
real quick?
absolutely. Let me shut down my video
Oh, yeah,
here.
no problem. Cool.
Yeah. You can just get this out of the way. You don't have to, yeah.
So, you know like any good lighting? Right here fine, or is there strong with one? Should we be facing it? We both have sunglasses. We should. Okay, cool. Is this good?
That should be fine.
Right here? Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, you guys. So I'm with. You call yourself a Pastafarian, right?
I am Pastafarian, yeah.
Can you give the viewers just like a brief summary about your religion? I guess.
Yeah, well, the prophet Bobby Henderson tells us that the world was created by a flying spaghetti monster, and he talks to you in your heart with his noodly appendage, his warm noodly appendage. You can feel that warmth in your heart. That's your creator talking to you.
Okay.
And when he talks to you, you should write down what it is he says, because that's scripture. And those scriptures are just as good as any other scriptures that you may find in the world.
Okay. That's a valid reason, I guess.
Yeah.
I have a question though. Do you know? I've heard rumors about this, about the what is it, like this rise of like ravioli, like the. Yeah, it's like the demon raviolis or something
Well,
like that.
we try not to demonize too many people, because we're all seeking the truth, and we'll all eventually get there. And if
Right.
it looks like a ravioli to you, it's maybe because you're not quite seeing the whole picture, and you'll
okay.
eventually come to learn that it is all pastas in general.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So-
there have been some sort of violent, like the Fusilli movement was
Right.
was a little
Yeah.
bit over the top.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about, like how obviously there has to be cheese with pasta, always, How do you guys feel about people incorporating vegetables instead of cheese. Like how is that affecting your lifestyle now? Like how's it going?
Well, I am not a vegetarian. I enjoy consuming meats. Did you see the recent Star Wars? There's like a vegetarian push on that.
Yeah,
I personally found that to be quite offensive. But Flying Spaghetti Monster says there's room for all, and we've got to take those feelings and not turn them into anger. We need to turn them into desire to understand each other.
Right,
So, although I would not do that, I enjoy a good Parmesan or perhaps a mozzarella on mine. I want to condemn people but I
got you.
not to. Yes.
Okay. All right. Do you have any questions for me or anything? Like
How old are you?
Oh, I'm 17.
Oh, well, you're not allowed to join my cult. It's adult only, unfortunately.
So I turned 18 in like a couple of days. So
yeah. Oh, cool. All right.
Yeah.
And it's also bring your own Kool-Aid. Because,
bring your own Kool-Aid?
Yeah, we've heard that we've had a lot of people distrusting our Kool-Aid for some reason. And so we've got to bring.
I know. I've heard don't drink the Kool-Aid.
That's
I guess,
right.
But,
yeah. So I don't know where that comes from, but but it is bring your own.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And will there be pasta for?
Well, and when we have our meetings at the Olive Garden, there's unlimited breadsticks, but we do split the bill.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll have to just dine and dash. But we're very piratical, and then we have been known to do things like that.
All right. Sounds good. I really appreciate it. Thank you so
absolutely.
much. I love this. I might actually consider joining.
Cool. Well, not until you're 18.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What was your name again?
Sammy.
Sammy.
What's your name?
Very good. Mitch.
Mitch. Nice to meet you. All right, guys.
Mitch.
This is the interview with the Pastafarian, and I will see you guys next time. And also, what's your YouTube channel? Want to give yourself
The Dork Shop. The Dork Shop at YouTube.
The Dog Shop at YouTube. Check that out, guys. Thank you. All right. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You as well.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye, sir.
See yous.
Hey, I have a question.
What's your question?
Awkwardly through the tree.
Sure.
I apologize. I just
What is
wanted
it?
to get out.
What is it, Tree?
Is there violence, like, for your community? Like,
there has not been any recorded violence in the name of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
no, I don't mean that. I mean like hate violence towards your.
Oh, towards us?
Yes.
Well, I have been the recipient of violence. I've got punched in the head for saying that Jesus Christ was mythology, and so I mean some of our beliefs elicit violence from people who have violence in their heart. But I mean, there's not much you can do about that.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Tree.
You're welcome. I kind of said last night, because I think it's important for you to know, like.